Question 1. Which ancient civilization built a large wall across northern England to defend against the Picts? A. Romans, B. Vikings, C. Anglo-Saxons, D. Normans. Answers is A. Romans. The Romans built Hadrian's Wall across northern England, beginning in AD 122, to protect their province of Britannia from tribes to the north, particularly the Picts. Question 2. What was the name of the system of law introduced by the Normans after 1066? A. Common law, B. Civil law, C. Canon law, D. Roman law. Answers is A. Common law. The Normans introduced a more structured legal system across England, which developed into the system of common law, based on custom and judicial precedent. Question 3. Which document signed in 1215 established the principle that the king was subject to the law? A. Magna, B. Bill of Rights, C. Act of Union, D. Petition of Right. Answers is A. Magna. The Magna was signed by King John in 1215, agreeing that everyone, including the king, was subject to the law and protecting certain rights. Question 4. What is the capital city of England? A. London, B. Manchester, C. D. Liverpool. Answers is A. London. London is the capital and largest city of England and the United Kingdom, serving as a major global financial and cultural centre. Question 5. Which body is responsible for making laws for the whole of the A. Parliament, B. Welsh Assembly, C. Scottish Parliament, D. Northern Ireland Assembly. Answers is A. Parliament. The Parliament in Westminster, London, is the supreme legislative body responsible for making laws that apply across the entire United Kingdom. Question 6. What is the name of the monarch's official residence in London? A. Palace, B. Windsor Castle, C. Palace of D. Balmoral Castle. Answers is A. Palace. Palace is the administrative headquarters of the monarch and a key site for royal and state visits in London. Question 7. Which sport is considered the national summer sport of England? A. Cricket, B. Football, C. Rugby, D. Tennis. Answers is A. Cricket. Cricket is a popular summer sport, with its origins in England, and is widely regarded as the national summer sport. Question 8. Who is considered one of the greatest English playwrights and poets, author of Hamlet? A. William Shakespeare, B. Charles Dickens, C. Jane D. Answers is A. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, born in, is widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's dramatist. Question 9. What is the minimum age to vote in a general election? A. 18, B. 16, C. 21, D. 25. Answers is A. 18. Eligible citizens can vote in a general election from the age of 18, provided they are registered to vote. Question 10. What is a key responsibility of citizens regarding the law? A. Obeying the law, B. Changing the law, C. Ignoring the law, D. Interpreting the law. Answers is A. Obeying the law. A fundamental responsibility of all citizens and residents in the is to obey the law and respect the legal system. Question 11. Which significant event marked the beginning of modern parliamentary democracy in England? A. The Glorious Revolution. B. The Wars of the Roses. C. The Norman Conquest. D. The Black Death. Answers is A. The Glorious Revolution. The Glorious Revolution of 1688 established the supremacy of Parliament over the monarch and laid foundations for constitutional monarchy and parliamentary democracy. Question 12. Who was the first King of England to be? A. Charles I. B. Henry C. James D. Richard. Answers is A. Charles I. King Charles I was in 1649 at the end of the English Civil War, a unique event in British history. Question 13. Which era saw significant advancements in manufacturing, technology and industry in Britain? A. Industrial Revolution. B. Tudor period. C. Roman era. D. Norman era. Answers is A. Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution, starting in the century, transformed Britain into a global economic power through innovations in textiles, steam power and iron production. Question 14. What is the longest river in the United Kingdom? A. River Severn. B. River Thames. C. River Trent. D. River Tay. Answers is A. River Severn. The River Severn, at approximately 354 kilometers, is the longest river in the United Kingdom, flowing through Wales and England. Question 15. Who leads the government in the and appoints ministers? A. The Prime Minister. B. The Monarch. C. The Speaker. D. The Lord Chief Justice. Answers is A. The Prime Minister. The Prime Minister is the head of government in the, responsible for leading the executive branch and appointing cabinet ministers. Question 16. What is the traditional dance style often associated with England, featuring bells and handkerchiefs? A. Dancing. B. Scottish country dancing. C. Irish step dancing. D. Ballet. Answers is A. Dancing. Dancing is a traditional English folk dance, usually performed by groups of men or women, often with bells on their legs and waving handkerchiefs. Question 17. Which popular British author the character Sherlock Holmes? A. Arthur. B. Christie. C. Fleming. D. P.G. Answers is A. Arthur. Sir Arthur, a Scottish writer, is best known for his detective fiction featuring Sherlock Holmes, one of the most famous literary characters. Question 18. What is the primary role of the police in the A. Maintaining law and order. B. Creating new laws. C. Interpreting laws. D. Running elections. Answers is A. Maintaining law and order. The police service in the is responsible for maintaining law and order, preventing and detecting crime, and protecting property. Question 19. During which century did the Roman occupation of Britain end? A. Century. B. Century. C. Century. D. Century. Answers is A. Century. the Roman army from Britain in the early century around AD 410, marking the end of Roman rule. Question 20. Which group of invaders settled in Britain after the Romans left, establishing several kingdoms? A. Anglo-Saxons, B. Vikings, C. Huns, D. Celts. Answers is A. Anglo-Saxons. The Anglo-Saxons, Germanic tribes from mainland Europe, to Britain after the Romans departed, establishing kingdoms that would eventually form England. Question 21. Who led the Norman conquest of England in 1066? A. William the Conqueror, B. King Alfred the Great, C. King Harold, D. Canute the Great. Answers is A. William the Conqueror. William, Duke of Normandy, successfully invaded England in 1066, defeating King Harold at the Battle of Hastings and becoming King of England. Question 22. Which country uses the Scottish Parliament for some of its legislative affairs? A. Scotland, B. England, C. Wales, D. Northern Ireland. Answers is A. Scotland. The Scottish Parliament is the devolved national legislature of Scotland, responsible for a range of matters including education, health, and justice within Scotland. Question 23. What is the capital city of Scotland? A. Edinburgh, B. Glasgow, C. Aberdeen, D. Dundee. Answers is A. Edinburgh. Edinburgh is the capital city of Scotland, famous for its historic castle, Old Town, and as the seat of the Scottish Parliament. Question 24. Which national symbol of England is A. Red rose? A. Tudor rose, B. Thistle, C. Shamrock, D. Daffodil. Answers is A. Tudor rose. The Tudor rose, a red rose with a white inner rose, is a traditional floral emblem of England, symbolising the end of the Wars of the Roses. Question 25. Which famous British fashion designer is known for her creations? A. Westwood, B. Stella, C. Alexander, D. Smith. Answers is A. Westwood. Dame Westwood was an influential British fashion designer and businesswoman, largely responsible for bringing modern punk and new wave fashions into the mainstream. Question 26. What is a key right of all citizens in the A. Freedom of speech, B. Freedom from taxes, C. Freedom from D. Freedom to break laws. Answers is A. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech within legal limits is a fundamental right for all individuals in the, protected by law. Question 27. Which monarch formed the Church of England, separating from Rome? A. Henry, B. Elizabeth I, C. Mary I, D. Edward. Answers is A. Henry. Henry initiated the English Reformation in the, separating the Church of England from papal authority, primarily due to his desire for a male heir. Question 28. What was the name of the period when England was a republic led by Oliver? A. The Commonwealth, B. The Restoration, C. The Interregnum, D. The Protectorate. Answers is A. The Commonwealth. After the execution of Charles I, England became a republic known as the Commonwealth, initially led by Parliament and later by Oliver as Lord Protector. Question 29. Which major battle in 1066 involved the Normans defeating the Anglo-Saxons? A. Battle of Hastings. B. Battle of Sea, Battle of Field. D. Battle of Stirling Bridge. Answers is A. Battle of Hastings. The Battle of Hastings on 14 October 1066 was a decisive Norman victory that led to William the Conqueror becoming King of England. Question 30. What is the capital city of Wales? A. Cardiff. B. Swansea. C. Newport. D. Answers is A. Cardiff. Cardiff is the capital and largest city of Wales on its south coast and is a significant cultural and economic centre. Question 31. What is the role of the House of Lords in the Parliament? A. To scrutinise legislation. B. To elect the Prime Minister. C. To introduce all new laws. D. To collect taxes. Answers is A. To scrutinise legislation. The House of Lords primarily acts as a revising chamber, scrutinising legislation, holding the government to account, and debating public policy. Question 32. Which institution provides healthcare to all citizens largely free at the point of use? A. National Health Service. B. British Medical Association. C. Red Cross. D. Private hospitals. Answers is A. National Health Service. The National Health Service was established in 1948 to provide comprehensive healthcare for all residents, funded through general taxation. Question 33. What is a popular traditional dish in England often served with chips? A. Fish and chips. B. Pizza. C. Tacos. D. Sushi. Answers is A. Fish and chips. Fish and chips is a quintessential British dish, consisting of battered fish and potato chips, widely available throughout the. Question 34. Which famous British band the album Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band? A. The Beatles. B. The Rolling Stones. C. Queen. D. Led Zeppelin. Answers is A. The Beatles. The Beatles, formed in Liverpool, are widely regarded as the most influential band of all time, with Pepper's being one of their seminal works. Question 35. What is the age at which you can buy alcohol in the A. 18, B. 16, C. 21, D. 25? Answers is A. 18. In the legal age to purchase alcohol in a pub or shop is 18. Question 36. Who was the Queen of England during the Spanish Armada invasion attempt? A. Elizabeth I. B. Mary I. C. Victoria. D. Anne. Answers is A. Elizabeth I. Queen Elizabeth I reigned during the defeat of the Spanish Armada in 1588, a significant victory for England. Question 37. Which Scottish engineer is credited with improving the steam engine during the Industrial Revolution? A. James Watt. B. George. C. Kingdom. D. Richard. Answers is A. James Watt. James Watt's improvements to the steam engine were crucial for the widespread application of steam power in factories and transportation during the Industrial Revolution. Question 38. What significant international conflict did they participate in from 1914 to 1918? A. First World War, B. Second World War, C. Crimean War, D. Boer War. Answers is A. First World War. The First World War, also known as the Great War, involved the and its empire in a major global conflict from 1914 to 1918. Question 39. What is the highest mountain in Wales? A. Mount Snowdon, B. Ben Nevis, C. Pike, D. Answers is A. Mount Snowdon. Mount Snowdon in Welsh is the highest mountain in Wales, in National Park. Question 40. Which Chamber of Parliament has more members? A. House of Commons, B. House of Lords, C. Both have equal numbers, D. The Monarch's Privy Council. Answers is A. House of Commons. The House of Commons currently has 650 elected members of Parliament, significantly more than the House of Lords, which has over 700 members, but with varying attendance. Question 41. Which tradition involves gifting small silver coins for good luck on New Year's Day? A. B. Guy Night, C. Pancake Day, D. Boxing Day. Answers is A. Scottish and Northern English tradition, where the first person to cross the threshold on New Year's Day brings good luck, often with symbolic gifts like coins. Question 42. Which famous English author wrote Pride and Prejudice? A. Jane, B. Charlotte, C. Mary Shelley, D. Virginia Woolf. Answers is A. Jane. Jane is celebrated for her novels of social commentary and manners, including Pride and Prejudice and Sense and Sensibility. Question 43. What is the primary purpose of paying taxes in the A. Funding public services, B. Increasing personal wealth, C. Funding the monarch's lifestyle, D. Funding political parties? Answers is A. Funding public services. Taxes paid by citizens and businesses are essential for funding public services such as healthcare, education, defense, and social welfare. Question 44. What was the name of the system where land was granted in exchange for service during the Middle Ages? A. Feudalism, B. Communism, C. Capitalism, D. Socialism. Answers is A. Feudalism. Feudalism was the dominant social and economic system in medieval Europe, where land was held by vassals in exchange for loyalty and service to a lord. Question 45. During which century did the Black Death devastate Britain? A. Century, B. Century, C. Century, D. Century. Answers is A. Century. The Black Death, a bubonic plague pandemic, in Britain in the century, killing a significant portion of the population. Question 46. Which major battle of World War involved Allied forces landing on the beaches of Normandy? A. D-Day, B. Battle of Britain, C. Battle of the Somme, D. Battle of Waterloo. Answers is A. D-Day. D-Day, June 6, 1944, was the day the Allied forces launched the largest seaborne invasion in history. landing on the beaches of Normandy, France, to begin the liberation of Western Europe from Nazi Germany. Question 47. What is the capital city of Northern Ireland? A. Belfast, B. Dublin, C. Cork, D. Limerick. Answers is A. Belfast. Belfast is the capital and largest city of Northern Ireland, on the banks of the River Lagan. Question 48. Who is the head of state of the United Kingdom? A. The monarch, B. The Prime Minister, C. The Archbishop of Canterbury, D. The Speaker of the House of Commons. Answers is A. The monarch. The United Kingdom is a constitutional monarchy, meaning the monarch serves as the head of state, while the Prime Minister is the head of government. Question 49. Which traditional British sport involves two teams using bats to hit a ball and score runs? A. Cricket, B. Baseball, C. Softball, D. Rounders. Answers is A. Cricket. Cricket is a game played between two teams of 11 players, widely popular in the Commonwealth. Question 50. Which British literary character lives at Baker Street? A. Sherlock Holmes, B. James Bond, C. Harry Potter, D. Bear. Answers is A. Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes, the fictional consulting detective by Sir Arthur, famously resides at Baker Street in London. Question 51. What is one of the legal of all adults in the A. Serving on a jury if selected, B. Donating to charity, C. Volunteering in the community, D. Attending all political meetings? Answers is A. Serving on a jury if selected. Adult citizens on the electoral register are legally required to serve on a jury if summoned, unless they have a valid reason for exemption or deferral. Question 52. Which king was forced to sign the Magna in 1215? A. King John, B. King Henry, C. King Edward I, D. King Richard I. Answers is A. King John. King John was compelled by his barons to sign the Magna at Runnymede near Windsor, after widespread discontent with his rule. Question 53. What was the name of the conflict between the houses of Lancaster and York in the century? A. Wars of the Roses, B. 100 Years' War, C. English Civil War, D. Revolt. Answers is A. Wars of the Roses. The Wars of the Roses were a series of civil wars fought for control of the English throne between two rival branches of the royal house of Plantagenet, Lancaster Red Rose and York White Rose. Question 54. What significant development occurred in Britain leading to increased diversity? A. Immigration, B. Industrial decline, C. Monarchy abolished, D. Return to feudalism. Answers is A. Immigration. After World War, they saw significant immigration from Commonwealth, leading to a more diverse and multicultural society. Question 55. Which famous landmark is a prehistoric monument in Wiltshire, England? A. Stonehenge, B. Tower of London, C. Edinburgh Castle, D. Big Ben. Answers is A. Stonehenge. Stonehenge is a prehistoric monument consisting of a ring of standing stones, to have been constructed between 3000 and 2000. Question 56. How often is a general election usually held? A. Approximately every 5 years. B. Every 4 years. C. Every 6 years. D. Every 10 years. Answers is A. Approximately every 5 years. Although the Parliaments Act was repealed, general elections are typically held approximately every 5 years, as Parliament cannot sit for longer than 5 years without dissolution. Question 57. What is the name of the patron saint of England, celebrated on April? A. St. George. B. St. Andrew. C. St. David. D. St. Answers is A. St. George. St. George is the patron saint of England, and his feast day, April, is celebrated with traditions like flying the George's Cross flag. Question 58. Who is a renowned British chef and restaurateur known for his shows? A. B. Oliver. C. Nigella. D. Mary Berry. Answers is A. Is a globally recognized British chef, restaurateur and television personality, famous for shows like Hell's Kitchen and... Question 59. What is the minimum age to be eligible for jury service in the A. 18, B. 16, C. 21, D. 25? Answers is A. 18. To be eligible for jury service, a person must be on the electoral register, be aged 18 to 75, and have in thee for at least 5 years since their birthday. Question 60. Which Scottish national poet wrote Old Sign? A. Robert Burns. B. Walter Scott. C. Robert Louis. D. Lord. Answers is A. Robert Burns. Robert Burns, also known as Burns, is Scotland's national poet, and Old Sign is a traditional Scottish song often sung at Hogmanay New Year's Eve. Question 61. Which major religion was introduced to Britain by the Romans? A. Christianity. B. Islam. C. Buddhism. D. Judaism. Answers is A. Christianity. Christianity first in Britain during the Roman occupation, although it initially remained a minority religion before spreading more widely after the Romans left. Question 62. Which famous Anglo-Saxon king successfully defended England against Viking invasions and learning? A. Alfred the Great. B. King Ethelred the Unready. C. King Edward the Confessor. D. King. Answers is A. Alfred the Great. Alfred the Great, King of Wessex, is renowned for his military successes against the Vikings and for his commitment to education and law. Question 63. What major event in 1605 involved a plot to blow up the Houses of Parliament? A. Gunpowder Plot. B. Great Fire of London. C. Plague of London. D. Glorious Revolution. Answers is A. Gunpowder Plot. The Gunpowder Plot was a failed assassination attempt by English Catholics against King James I and Parliament on November 5, 1605, famously associated with Guy. Question 64. Which famous loch in Scotland is rumoured to be home to a mythical creature? A. Loch Ness. B. Loch. C. Loch Tay. D. Loch. Answers is A. Loch Ness. Loch Ness is a large loch in the Scottish Highlands, famous for sightings of the legendary Loch Ness monster, affectionately known as. Question 65. How many elected members of Parliament sit in the House of Commons? A. 650, B. 550, C. 750, D. 800. Answers is A. 650. The House of Commons is made up of 650 members of Parliament, each elected to represent a constituency. Question 66. What is the name of the traditional Welsh folk music festival? A. Eisteddfod, B. Hogmanay, C. Burns Night, D. Hill Carnival. Answers is A. Eisteddfod. The Eisteddfod is a Welsh festival of literature, music and performance, dating back to the century, with major events held annually. Question 67. Which British actor is known for playing James Bond? A. Daniel, B. Grant, C. Colin Firth, D. Answers is A. Daniel. Daniel is one of several British actors who have portrayed the iconic agent James Bond in the popular film series. Question 68. What is the legal drinking age in pubs and bars? A. 18, B. 16, C. 21, D. 25. Answers is A. 18. The legal age to buy and consume alcohol in licensed premises is 18. Question 69. Which monarch ruled during the time of William Shakespeare? A. Elizabeth I, B. Victoria, C. George, D. Henry. Answers is A. Elizabeth I. William Shakespeare, and wrote during the reigns of Queen Elizabeth I Elizabethan era and King James I Jacobean era. Question 70. What was a major cause of the English Civil War? A. Conflict between king and parliament, B. Religious differences with France, C. Dispute over American, D. Succession crisis to the throne. Answers is A. Conflict between king and parliament. The English Civil War primarily stemmed from a power struggle between King Charles I and Parliament over governance and religious authority. Question 71. Which British invention revolutionized textile production during the Industrial Revolution? A. Spinning jenny, B. Steam locomotive, C. Telephone, D. Light bulb. Answers is A. Spinning jenny. The spinning jenny, invented by James in 1764, was a spinning frame that significantly increased thread production, vital for the textile industry. Question 72. Who was the Prime Minister of during most of the Second World War? A. Churchill, B. Chamberlain, C. Clement, D. Herald. Answers is A. Churchill. Churchill led as Prime Minister from 1940 to 1945, providing inspirational leadership during World War. Question 73. Which major river flows through London? A. River Thames, B. River Severn, C. River Mersey, D. River Clyde. Answers is A. River Thames. The River Thames is the river in and flows through the heart of London, playing a significant role in the city's history and development. Question 74. What is the collective term for the two houses of the Parliament? A. Westminster Parliament, B. Federal Parliament, C. National Assembly, D. Legislative Council. Answers is A. Westminster Parliament. The Parliament, often referred to as the Westminster Parliament, consists of the House of Commons and the House of Lords. Question 75. What is a traditional English celebration on November featuring fireworks? A. Guy Night, B. Christmas Day, C. Easter Sunday, D. Halloween. Answers is A. Guy Night. Guy Night, also known as Bonfire Night, commemorates the failure of the Gunpowder Plot to blow up the Houses of Parliament in 1605. Question 76. Who is famous for his theory of evolution by natural selection? A. Charles, B. Isaac Newton, C. Stephen Hawking, D. Alexander Fleming. Answers is A. Charles. Charles, a British naturalist, revolutionized biology with his theory of evolution, published On the Origin of Species. Question 77. Which legal document outlines the rights and freedoms of citizens and residents in the A. Human Rights Act, B. Magna Modern Version, C. Bill of Rights Us, D. Constitution of the Answers is A. Human Rights Act. The Human Rights Act 1998 incorporates the European Convention on Human Rights into law, outlining fundamental rights and freedoms. Question 78. From which region did the Vikings primarily originate? A. Scandinavia, B. Italy, C. France, D. Germany. Answers is A. Scandinavia. The Vikings were Norse seafarers, originating from Scandinavia, Denmark, Norway, and Sweden, who raided and settled in parts of Britain. Question 79. Which major religious movement occurred in the century leading to Protestantism? A. The Reformation, B. The Renaissance, C. The Enlightenment, D. The Crusades. Answers is A. The Reformation. The Reformation was a theological movement in the century that led to the establishment of Protestant churches and had profound effects on British history and society. Question 80. Which British Empire became the largest in history by the century? A. British Empire, B. Roman Empire, C. French Empire, D. Spanish Empire. Answers is A. British Empire. By the century, the British Empire spanned vast across the globe, becoming the largest empire in history. Question 81. Which national park in England contains the highest mountain pike? A. Lake District, B. Peak District, C. D. Answers is A. Lake District. Pike, the highest mountain in England, is within the Lake District National Park in Cumbria. Question 82. What is the highest judicial body in the A. The Supreme Court, B. The House of Lords, C. The Privy Council, D. The High Court? Answers is A. The Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is the final court of appeal for all civil cases in the and for criminal cases from England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Question 83. What is the name of the patron saint of Scotland whose day is celebrated on November? A. St. Andrew, B. St. George, C. St. David, D. St. Answers is A. St. Andrew. St. Andrew is the patron saint of Scotland, and Andrew's Day is celebrated on November with cultural. Question 84. Which famous children's author Peter Rabbit? A. Beatrix Potter, B. Doll, C. A. D. J. K. Answers is A. Beatrix Potter. Beatrix Potter was an English writer, illustrator, natural scientist and conservationist, best known for her children's books featuring animal characters like Peter Rabbit. Question 85. What is an important civic duty related to elections? A. Registering to vote, B. Campaigning for a party, C. Standing as a candidate, D. Organizing a debate. Answers is A. Registering to vote. Registering to vote is an important civic duty, allowing eligible citizens to exercise their democratic right to choose their representatives. Question 86. Who was the first Tudor monarch? A. Henry, B. Henry, C. Edward, D. Elizabeth I. Answers is A. Henry. Henry became the first Tudor king of England after his victory at the Battle of Field in 1485, ending the Wars of the Roses. Question 87. What happened to King Charles I after the English Civil War? A. He was, B. He fled to France, C. He, D. He remained on the throne. Answers is A. He was. King Charles I was tried, convicted of treason, and by beheading in 1649, a pivotal moment in British history. Question 88. Which scientist is famous for his laws of motion and universal gravitation? A. Isaac Newton, B. Albert Einstein, C. Galileo, D. Stephen Hawking. Answers is A. Isaac Newton. Sir Isaac Newton, an English physicist and mathematician, is considered one of the most influential scientists of all time for his work on classical mechanics. Question 89. What is the highest mountain in Scotland? A. Ben Nevis, B. Mount Snowdon, C. Pike, D. Answers is A. Ben Nevis. Ben Nevis in the Scottish Highlands is the highest mountain in Scotland and the entire United Kingdom. Question 90. Which political party is currently in power in the government? A. Conservative Party, B. Labour Party, C. Liberal Democrats, D. Scottish National Party. Answers is A. Conservative Party. The Conservative Party is currently the governing party in the, having won the most seats in the last general election. Note, this answer is current as of knowledge cutoff and could change with future elections. Question 91. What is the name of the traditional Irish folk music and dance festival? A. B. Eisteddfod, C. Celtic Connections, D. Glastonbury. Answers is A. Is an annual Irish music festival organised by celebrating traditional Irish music, song and dance. Question 92. Which British artist is famous for their street art and anonymous identity? A. B. C. Tracy, D. David. Answers is A. Is an anonymous street artist, political activist and film director whose satirical street art and subversive epigrams combine dark humor with graffiti. Question 93. What is a key responsibility for parents in the A. Ensuring their children attend school, B. Teaching their children to drive, C. Paying for private education, D. Taking children on foreign holidays? Answers is A. Ensuring their children attend school. Have a legal responsibility to ensure their children receive an education, typically by attending school regularly until the compulsory leaving age. Question 94. Which group of people built hill forts and settled in Britain before the Roman invasion? A. Celts, B. Egyptians, C. Greeks, D. Mesopotamians. Answers is A. Celts. The Celts, particularly the Britons, were indigenous inhabitants of Britain before the Roman invasion, known for their distinct culture and Iron Age settlements. Question 95. What was the name of the movement that led to the establishment of the Commonwealth of Nations? A. Decolonization, B. C. Nationalization, D. Globalization. Answers is A. Decolonization. The Commonwealth of Nations from the British Empire, as many former gained independence decolonization, but chose to maintain ties. Question 96. What major social change was introduced in 1969 regarding the age of majority? A. Voting age to 18, B. Marriage age, C. Increased compulsory education age, D. Introduced universal suffrage. Answers is A. Voting age to 18. The Representation of the People Act 1969 lowered the voting age in the from 21 to 18, reflecting broader changes in the age of majority. Question 97. Which famous bridge connects England and Wales across the River Severn estuary? A. Severn Bridge, B. London Bridge, C. Forth Bridge, D. Tyne Bridge. Answers is A. Severn Bridge. The Severn Bridge and the Second Severn Crossing, now Prince of Wales Bridge, are two significant bridges carrying motorways across the River Severn estuary, linking England and Wales. Question 98. What is the official title of the monarch's representative in Scotland? A. Lord High Commissioner to the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland, B. Governor-General of Scotland, C. First Minister of Scotland, D. Secretary of State for Scotland. Answers is A. Lord High Commissioner to the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland. The Lord High Commissioner is the personal representative of the monarch to the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland, attending annually. Question 99. What is the national symbol of Wales celebrated on David's Day? A. Daffodil and leek, B. Rose, C. Thistle, D. Shamrock. Answers is A. Daffodil and leek. The daffodil is a widely recognised national symbol of Wales, particularly associated with David's Day, alongside the leek. Question 100. Which Scottish novelist wrote Treasure Island and Strange Case of Dr. and Mr.? A. Robert Louis, B. Arthur, C. Walter Scott, D. J. M. Answers is A. Robert Louis. Robert Louis was a Scottish novelist, poet, essayist and travel writer, celebrated for his classic adventure stories. Question 101. What are all citizens expected to do regarding community involvement? A. Contribute to the community. B. Stay isolated from neighbors. C. Only focus on personal gain. D. Criticize all local initiatives. Answers is A. Contribute to the community. Are to be active members of their, contributing to local life through volunteering, helping neighbors, or participating in local decision-making. Question 102. Which Roman emperor led the first major invasion of Britain in AD 43? A. Claudius. B. Julius Caesar. C. Nero. D. Hadrian. Answers is A. Claudius. Emperor Claudius ordered the full-scale Roman invasion of Britain in AD 43, leading to the establishment of Britannia as a Roman province. Question 103. Which famous queen of the Iceni led a revolt against Roman rule? A. Boudica. B. Elizabeth I. C. Victoria. D. of Aragon. Answers is A. Boudica. Boudica was a queen of the Iceni tribe, who led a major uprising against the Roman occupation of Britain in AD 60 or 61. Question 104. Which group of people settled in Britain after the Romans, forming kingdoms like Wessex and Mercia? A. Anglo-Saxons. B. Gales. C. Picts. D. Jutes. Answers is A. Anglo-Saxons. The Anglo-Saxons, Angles, Saxons, and Jutes established kingdoms that laid the foundations for modern England after the Roman withdrawal. Question 105. Which famous Scottish city is home to the British Open Golf Championship regularly? A. Andrews. B. Glasgow. C. Edinburgh. D. Aberdeen. Answers is A. Andrews. Andrews, particularly the Old Course, is known worldwide as the home of golf and frequently hosts the Open Championship. Question 106. What is the highest point in Northern Ireland? A. B. Ben Nevis. C. Mount Snowdon. D. Pike. Answers is A. Indefinite is the highest peak in Northern Ireland. Question 107. What is the term for a member of the House of Commons? A. Member of Parliament. B. Lord. C. Councillor. D. Minister. Answers is A. Member of Parliament. Members of Parliament are elected by voters to represent their constituency in the House of Commons. Question 108. What is a traditional Scottish New Year's Eve celebration? A. Hogmanay. B. Burns Night. C. Beltane. D. Up Heli Ara. Answers is A. Hogmanay. Hogmanay is the Scottish celebration of New Year's Eve, often lasting into January and involving unique traditions. Question 109. Who is a celebrated British physicist known for his work on black holes and relativity? A. Stephen Hawking. B. Isaac Newton. C. Michael Faraday. D. Allen. Answers is A. Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking was a theoretical physicist and cosmologist, whose scientific works included a collaboration with Roger on gravitational singularity theorems in the framework of general relativity. Question 110. What is a primary responsibility of the government to its citizens? A. Protecting national security. B. Providing unlimited personal wealth.